Hello, welcome all. Welcome to more baseball. The sport that I like, and that you all are forced to like because I like it, and you like watching me, so... If you didn't like it, it would make me really sad, because then... Why are you watching stream, then? What's the point? We've got a very exciting Game 4 coming up in a sec, with Cleveland, taking an early lead yesterday, my ping being absolute fucking garbage, so I had to end stream early, the Yankees coming back after that happens, and then the Guardians coming back from that comeback and taking the win. So now we're gonna have another stream tomorrow, which always a blast. Well, we're at least gonna have another stream tomorrow, at least. I don't know about game 6 or 7 yet. We'll see what happens tonight and tomorrow night. But tonight, really important game for Cleveland. If they do not win tonight, they're basically done. It feels like I don't think I've ever seen anyone come back from a 3-1 deficit. I know it's happened, but it's very unlikely to happen. So this is as must win as it can get. Anyways, y'all are about to be hit with a 2-minute ad. I'll see y'all in 2 minutes, and I'll give you all the lineups, as well as I'll give you all the Yankees lineup and whoever pitching for the Guardians. All right. For those of you who are not in ad hell, you actually, you gotta wait for lineups, because they haven't popped up on screen yet. But, hi, how you doing? Hope you are well. I'm gonna real quickly take a look at Mets-Dodgers game, see if that's changed at all. No. Not at all, actually. Okay. So Mets could potentially take the series back to LA for Game 6. Because they're at a 3-1 deficit right now. Wouldn't it be really funny if both these teams wound up in a 3-1... If both the Mets and the Guardians wound up in a 3-1 deficit and then just take the series? I think that would be really funny, honestly. And I would actually really love a Guardians-Mets World Series. I think that would be really fun. Not saying a Yankees... Not saying a Yankees... Or actually, a Yankees-Dodgers series would be very boring, I will say. It would be very, very boring. As long as we don't get that matchup, I'll be pretty happy with any matchup we get. What's your take on this, Pluto? He does not care at the moment. He's not feeling very chatty right now, but he will in like a few minutes, I feel like. He is awake. He's just loafing on the hot water tank right now, probably because it's warm. Might feel good on his... It might... Welcome back from the 2-minute ads. Welcome back from the ads. I hope you all had a good time watching ads from, like, Taco Bell or whoever the fuck the ads were. We're about 4 minutes from first pitch, so I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit. But how are y'all doing in chat? How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How was your day? You know, did anything exciting happen? Are you excited for the weekend? Tell me all about it. Tell me all about it. See, now he's chatty. How are you excited for the weekend, Pluto? You excited for the weekend? He's very excited. I mentioned the weekend and he started yapping. You excited? You ready for the weekend? What are you gonna do this weekend, Pluto? You gonna do cat things? You gonna be horny? Probably be horny. Oh, I just realized you all can hear the TV still. I never turned it down. Oh, fuck. MLB is gonna send a cease and desist to my house. Cease and desist to my house. Oh, fuck. This sucks. Play some Sonic Dash on my phone. Yeah, that's right, I'm playing games in the middle of stream. What about it? This game hasn't started yet. We still have a minute. But I think we are about to get the starting lineups. No, it's the sideline interview first. Or not the sideline, but the dugout. Oh, yeah? Yeah? Is this your little sideline interview? What do you have to say? What do you think of the matchup? What are the chances of Cleveland winning tonight? Low, he says. Oh shit, lineup. Okay, so we got Gleyber Torres at second, Juan Soto at right field, Aaron Judge at center field, Jazz Chisholm Jr. at third base. Oh, Gavin Williams is pitching. Or is starting. This is his first postseason start. I believe this is his first time appearing in all of postseason. But yeah, let me get the rest of that lineup for you guys. Jazz Chisholm Jr. at third base is at the cleanup spot. Then you got Giancarlo at the DH, Rizzo at first, Volpe at shortstop, Austin Wells at catcher, and then Alex Verdugo at left field. Oh, sorry, do you have more to add? You're saying let's go. Who are you saying let's go for? Cleveland? Yeah, I hate the Yankees too. And then pitching for Cleveland is Gavin Williams. And then we'll get Cleveland's lineup after commercial break. Or after the first inning. Alright. This game could potentially... Oh, sorry, do you have more to say? Okay. Alright, well, that's a base hit. Pluto, you're distracting me. And he's looking at me all cute. I can't be too mad. He's looking at me all cute. Alright, well, Torres is at first now. First pitch. That'll bring up Juan Soto now. Alright. First pitch to Juan Soto is taken for ball 1. See if anything has changed with the Mets-Dodgers game. Oh, Mets are now up 12-6. Let me fix that real quick. Alright, 2-0 count for Soto now. Do you need help getting down? Is that why you're yelling at me? No, he's good. There he goes. Alright, 2-1 count now for Soto. Damn, bro. It's like my he's my color commentator. Hey, you get up them stairs. Hey, you get up them stairs. No sparrows up here. Get up them stairs. Hey, up. Oh, that's a home run. God, my fucking animals are all distracting me. What the fuck? Alright, that's 2-0 Yankees. Sparrow, get up them stairs. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna get these fuckers. Brosives. Brosive. Come here. Hello.
Come here, stupid ass. Come here, stupid. Come here, stupid. Why did that work?
I don't know.
And now he thinks we're besties.
Wanna come over, hang out with me? Wanna come commentate over this game with me? Huh? Oh, shit. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I accidentally knocked him over. Tried to pick him up, but he jumped out of my hands onto the floor. Alright, it's a 1-1 count for Judge. I'm sorry, Pluto. He's mad at me. You mad at me? Alright, 2-1 count. Two-1 count for Judge. Things aren't looking too good for Williams so far, as he's already given up a 2-run homer. 3-1 count for Judge. Alright. Put my glasses back on and get into this shit. Takes that for strike 2. Full count. Full count has been initiated for Judge. Full count. Is the payoff pitch to Judge. So that ball gets hit straight over to Rocchio. He throws it over to Naylor, and that's out number 1. I believe that's Naylor. It's definitely Rocchio at short still. I believe that's still Naylor at first. Alright. That pitch is fouled back by Chisholm. Alright, 0-1 count. For Chisholm, here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That's a good strike 2 for Chisholm. As I'm guessing he's trying to get a better grip on his bat. Alright, 0-2 count. Taken for ball 1. Alright, swing and a miss, strike 3 from Chisholm, as that'll make it 2 outs now. Two outs for Cleveland. I believe this game in Queens is done. I believe Mets have won. So that ball gets hit straight up to the right fielder, and he's got it. That's out number 3. We're gonna head to the bottom of the first. Scores 2-1. Thanks to a 2-run homer by Juan Soto. And this other game in Queens is over. The Mets take a 12-6 win against the Dodgers, and that'll make the series 3-2 Dodgers, and they'll head back to LA for game 6. All right. Oh boy, basketball. All right. So Cleveland's batting order is going to be Stephen Kwan at left field, Kyle Manzardo at the DH spot. I missed the rest of that. Give me a sec. They barely they barely even showed that fucking thing. What the hell? Alright, it's a 2-0 count for Kwan. As he takes that for strike one. I'm just gonna pay attention to this at bat, and then we'll and then I'll give you guys the Cleveland lineup. Alright, it's a 3-1 count for Kwan. His next pitch, taken for ball 4. As Kwan walks, and there will be a base runner. There will be a leadoff base runner for the Guardians. So, as I said, Kwan at left field is batting leadoff. Then it's Manzardo again at the DH spot, who had the big homer that gave the Guardians their initial lead yesterday. Then you've got Jose Ramirez at third base, then Josh Naylor at first, Lane Thomas at center field, Daniel Schneemann at right field, Andres Jimenez at second base, Austin Hedges again plays at catcher, and then Brian Rocchio at the shortstop position. With Luis Gil making his first postseason start. As that ball gets hit and escapes the first baseman, as that'll maybe be a double. Kwan will get to third, but yeah, okay, it's a double from Kyle Manzardo. Manzardo, ever since coming back home, is having a field day this postseason, or this conference series at least. I don't know if he really did anything during the division series, but he's doing quite a lot here, as there are now 2 men in scoring position, as the tying run is in scoring position, both tying runs, and that'll put the go-ahead run at the plate with Jose Ramirez. So 2 guys making their first career postseason starts. I'm assuming a lot of nerves are going to be going on between these 2 pitchers. It's a 1-0 count to Ramirez. He hits that one up into the air, but it's looking like, does Rizzo have enough room? Oh, he does not. Okay. So that's going to be a 1-1 count. But, you know, both teams have inexperienced pitchers at the mound tonight, so I'm going to expect there's going to be a lot of scoring for both offenses, at least during the first parts of this game. As that ball gets hit deep into the outfield, it's looking like Verdugo's going to get it, but that is going to at least score the run at third. So the game is now at least within 1, as it is now a 2-1 ball game. Yankees still in the lead with only 1 out. Tying run still in scoring position too, so not the worst situation for Cleveland. Could be better, but not the worst. As here comes Josh Naylor, who's been kind of quiet this series. I think he's been kind of quiet this whole postseason, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, kind of pedestrian this postseason, but we'll see if that changes tonight. Manzardo was pretty pedestrian his first couple games in the postseason, but ever since yesterday has been kind of raking. As that ball gets hit up into foul territory, Wells catches it, and that now makes it 2 outs for the Yankees. As here comes, I think, Schneemann? No, Thomas. No, it's Thomas, and then I think it's Schneemann. Yeah, it's Thomas, then Schneemann, then Jimenez, then Hedges, and then Rocchio. Yeah. Alright, so here's Lane Thomas now, who's also had a pretty good postseason as he swings and misses for strike 1. Yeah. So far this postseason, he has a .286 average with at least 2 homers. So far doing pretty good this postseason as he takes that for ball 1. In game 3, I believe he had a big homer. Yeah. Or no, that was at least that was a big double that he had, I think. So he's basically performed fairly well. Alright, the 1-1 count to Thomas. Hits that one back, but foul. Well, obviously it's foul, but it's too far for Wells or anyone to go grab it. Wrap myself in this small little blankie, because I'm cold. I'm cold. It's nighttime, so it's 8 o'clock. It's basically nighttime. Not basically, it's literally nighttime. The sky is black. Well, no, more of a dark blue right now, but you get what I mean. You get the point. So that is taken for strike 3. That'll be the end of the first inning. Yankees still in the lead, but the Guardians at least take it to 1. Man, they're watching their movie pretty loudly. It's pretty loud movie, and it's fine. They got that big TV. They having a movie night. That's whatever. Upstairs, rather, they're having a movie night. Movie. We're gonna be having a movie night tomorrow. I'm gonna have to reschedule that because I don't think I'm gonna be able to host a movie night at 7:30 and then be able to do my stream at 8 p.m. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think you all really mind too much. If you do want to join the movie night, be sure to join the Discord server, which is you can either press ! Discord in chat if you're watching live. You would scroll down to the About section of my Twitch, and you should be able to see it if you're watching live. And then if you're watching the VOD, it should be in the description, all the way at the bottom. All the way at the bottom of the description. Alright. 2-1 count for Rizzo. Which, funny enough, is the score right now. Alright, that ball gets hit foul, so it's going to be a 2-2 count now, which is, funnily enough, not the score. Oh, I thought it said Jack Flaherty of the Dodgers went 8 innings. I was like, really? He gave up that many runs and you kept him in that long? No, it was only 3. Gave up 8 hits, is what that stat was. As Rizzo swings and misses for strike 3, it's going to be the first out of the top of the 2nd inning. Williams seems to have at least cooled off since giving up the 2-run homer, and is now chill. He's getting the outs he needs to, as he's now up against Anthony Volpe, a second Anthony in this Yankees lineup. Volpe has been doing really well so far this postseason, it seems, as he takes a ball. Here comes the next pitch. Strike 1. I agree with that call. They showed the ump cam for that pitch that time, and it definitely looked like a strike. So yeah, I agree with that call. Let's see what this one. Okay, ball 2. 2-1 count now for Volpe, which is what the score. All right, I'll stop. Takes that for strike 2. That was up, but it was still in the zone. So far, nothing too egregious from the umpiring crews so far. You know, anything can happen. As that is taken for strike 3. 2 outs. How many strikeouts is that now for Williams? I thought I saw 2 in the last inning. How many is that for him now? Oh no, I only saw 1. That was a ghost strikeout that never happened. It was imaginary. But he now has 3, which is pretty good so far, even though he gave up the 2-run homer. But, you know, home runs happen. That's the will of the game. All right, 1-0 count. That ball gets smacked deep to right center field, and that ball is gone. Yankees get their 2-run lead back off an Austin Wells 407-foot bomb to right center field. That'll make it a 3-1 ball game for the Yankees. Seems like the Yankees are none too pleased about what happened yesterday. They're looking to get back at Cleveland. Took away our opportunity to get a sweep. Fuck you. Smacks another homer. Right as I was saying, you know, it was a 2-run homer, but it was still just 1 home run, you know. That's not too bad, as long as he keeps up what he's doing right now. As soon as I said that, he gave up another home run. The announcer's curse. Gotta love it. I'm sorry to everybody in Cleveland for that. I'll accept the repercussions of my actions, as that is taken for strike 2. That's the second time this series I'm gonna get fucking murdered for something. First it was game 1 with the Swifties. I didn't recognize that Taylor Swift was in the audience for game 1. So then we made fun of the fact that I would like be murdered by by the fucking Swifties. Is that out number 3, or are they just showing the home run again? Yeah, that was a pretty good shot. Yeah, okay. So it's a third out. I believe it was another strikeout. I could be wrong, but either way, we're at the bottom of the second now. Now we're at a 3-1 score. Oh, I think they're watching the original Night of the Living Dead up there. Good for them, good for them. Yeah, I recognize that score anywhere. That's Night of the Living Dead, the OG. I have said this many a time in other people's streams, but I don't believe I've said it in my... Oh, wait, no, I did. Well, I'm gonna bring it up again because it's funny. The original Night of the Living Dead is public domain, so if you ever wanted to do something with the original Night of the Living Dead script or what have you, you legally would be able to do that with you would legally be able to do that because it's public domain. So, and with public domain stuff, you can basically not do whatever you want. Actually, wait, no, yeah, you could just do whatever you want with it. So if you ever wanted to do like a live script reading of the script, I think you could do that either way, but you could definitely do that. You can definitely do that here. Oh wait, we're back to baseball. That ball gets hit foul by... That's Schneeman. That is Schneeman. That one is the Schneeman. Schneemanhausen. But it's an 0-2 count for him. We will see what happens as he takes that for ball 1. It's a 1-2 count now for Schneeman. Make that a 2-2 count. Here's the next pitch. That ball is hit straight to Torres, who throws it over to Rizzo. And that'll be out number 1 for the Yankees. Oh boy. Two of the teams that have already been eliminated. Oh, that's a Casamigos commercial. They probably already got that set up before these playoffs, like, wound up the way that they are. As that's an 0-1 count for Andres Jimenez as he swings for strike one. Jimenez kind of quiet this postseason. Well, defensively, he's been a wizard, but he usually is. Already has at least one Gold Glove in his pretty young career. I don't know if he has two. Alright. It is an 0-2 count now for the Guardians, or for Jimenez, as he takes that for ball one. So it's a 1-2 count now for Jimenez. Alright, the 1-2 pitch. Fouled back. Count remains 1-2. Alright, that ball is smacked over through the outfield, but Judge has got it. So that'll be out number 2 for the fucking... Right. That ball is taken for ball 2. Sorry, I was looking at Discord for something real quick. I don't know why. Alright, 2-1 count. 3-1 count now, actually, for Hedges. If he gets on base, that would bring up Brian Rocchio, who's been raking this postseason so far. As that's taken for strike 2. Full count now for Hedges. Sobrowski now warming up in the bullpen. So I'm guessing Williams is only going to pitch 2 innings. Which, fair. I believe this is his, first full season in the major leagues. As Hedges walks, that'll keep the inning alive. That'll bring up Rocchio, which, as I said a few seconds ago, he's been raking this postseason. A 407 average with 1 home run, 2 RBI, and a 1.041 OPS. Coming into the postseason, he only had a 206 average and 11 or 12 homers. So while he's not really been hitting homers, he's been getting a lot of base hits, which the Guardians need. He has an 8-game postseason hitting streak, longest to start a postseason career in franchise history. I actually want to real quickly look up what the longest starting post-season hitting streak. MLB. What is it? Give me a good answer. Ketel Marte of the Arizona Diamondbacks holds the Major League Baseball postseason record with a streak of 20 consecutive games, with the streak beginning in his first playoff game appearance. That ball is, I believe, caught by Verdugo. Yeah, Verdugo has it. I can tell by the way his glove is folded. But that'll be the end of the second. Still 3-1 ball game. With the top of the Yankees order going back into okay. So it's Ketel Marte, who I believe his streak is still going. It's not only the longest postseason hitting streak to start their postseason. It's not only the longest hitting streak to start their postseason career, it's the longest postseason hitting streak in MLB history. So yeah, and then even still, oh wait, that ended. Because I believe it would have an asterisk over it if it was still going. So the longest is 20. That's the longest in postseason history, and that's the longest to start a postseason career. So, good for Marte. Good for Ketel Marte. Honestly. Pretty cool. Alright. Strike one. So it's a 1-1 count for Torres, who is 1 for 1 so far in the game with I believe a single to start the postseason. Or not the postseason, to start this game. Sorry. Stupid. Anyways, 1 for 2 count still for Torres. So that ball gets hit straight over to Ramirez, who throws it over to Naylor. He's got him for out number 1. Okay. I believe that's going to be it for Gavin Williams. So Williams is still up. Okay. I didn't expect them to start with him, but... Or, no, are the Yankees challenging? Oh, that was coming from the Yankees bullpen. I think they're challenging. I don't know what there is to challenge. Seems pretty... Oh, no, they are bringing in a bullpen arm. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, so Eric Zabrowski... Sorry, I was quiet. I was just looking at Twitter. So Eric Zabrowski steps in to the plate as that one almost takes Soto's head off. Looks like that's what that guy wanted. That guy wanted that to happen. He's like, no! You missed! You dumbass, you missed! Alright, so it's a 1-0 count. Make that a 1-1 count. That was a really bad swing from Soto. He's usually really good about those swings. Oh shit, I just realized I'm wearing a Juan Soto Nationals jersey. That might be why he got that home run. I'm giving too much power to the Yankees. Fuck. Alright, that ball gets smacked straight to Naylor, who tosses it to Zabrowski, who gets the out. It's out number 2 for the Guardians. So that'll bring up Aaron Judge. I yawn because I'm tired. No, I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm good. I'm actually good. I'm all good. All good here. So that is taken for ball 1. Judge grounded out his first plate appearance. We'll see what he does here. That is taken for ball 2, but it gets away from Hedges. Luckily, no one's on base, so nothing really comes of it. With Jazz Chisholm on the on-deck circle. Here comes the next pitch to Judge as he swings and misses for strike one. All right, 2-1 count. Make that a 2-2 count as that's fouled into the Guardians dugout. Speaking of Guardian, why is there a Phillies fan there? Hello? You are you are nowhere close to Philly as that is swung on and missed for strike three. That'll be the end of the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third, still 3-1. But what was that Phillies fan doing there? Bro is super far away from Philly. Well, I mean, I guess not that far away, but about 9 hours away. Alright, chat. I am going to grab water. Actually, I'm gonna run a 2-minute ad while I go do that. See you in 2 minutes. Travis. Are you talking about Travis Bazzana, the first overall pick by Cleveland, who is probably nowhere near ready for Major League play, and is in a position where he wouldn't even be able to play for the Guardians because Andres Jimenez and Brian Rocchio are at the middle infield spots. Actually, that entire infield is basically all set. Alright, 2-1 count to Quan. He hits that, and that gets away from Volpe, and that'll be a base hit for Cleveland. Cleveland have a leadoff base runner now at the bottom of the third, as that'll bring up Kyle Manzardo, who already has a double in this game. Welcome back from the 2-minute ad break. Those of you who are caught in it. We are through. I lost my train of thought. Oops. Steven Kwan got a base hit that led him to first, as Cal Manzardo takes that for strike one. So we have Manzardo at the plate, who is the tying run again. He already has a double, which, while didn't lead to a run would eventually score. Swinging a drive, away, back and gone. Will that happen for Manzardo? Let's find out. He's ready. He's pepping his step. He's ready. Checks but doesn't swing. 2-1. Well, obviously he didn't swing. It was a light check. Again, already has a double in this game. Luis Gil looks over at Kwan. 2-1 pitch. That ball is smacked to right field, but it's looking like Soto's got it, and he does. Kwan will have to retreat back to first. Manzardo tried to get it into the seats, but didn't quite succeed. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. I wonder, are they still playing Roblox in there? Let me check Twitch real quick, as that's a 1-0-1 count for Ramirez. Or 1-1 count, sorry. My bad, chat. Oh, they are. Okay. Noise. Carrie and them are still playing on Roblox. As that is fouled off, they'll make it a 1-2 count. Jose, says that lady's sign. Alright, 1-2 count for Ramirez. Here comes the pitch. That ball is smacked up into the air, but it's looking like it's going to be another out as Torres grabs it. Out number 2, Kwan once again having to retreat back to first. As that'll bring up Josh Naylor. We'll see what he can do. See if he can tie this up with one swing of the bat, or if Kwan's base hit will be left in vain. As I was about to say other than yesterday, but yesterday too. Kwan tries to go for the steal. It works. The runner is in scoring position now with a 1-0 count for the hitter. Honestly, like that call there, you know, you're basically unsure if you're basically unsure if like a base hit, or if you're going to get 2 more base hits in this inning with 2 outs already. So, you know, me personally, I would have done that a while ago, but still kind of like that call, as it's 2-0 count for Naylor. Gil winds up and throws. That one is called strike 1. It's barely out of the strike zone. Oh, what am I talking about? That is Very clearly a ball. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That makes it a 2-2 count for Naylor. Not looking too good for Cleveland. My name is Cleveland Brown. Brown? I'm gonna Brown. I'm sitting. Alright, that ball way out of the strike zone, but it falls for a base hit. Doesn't matter. Quan scores. It is now a 3-2 ball game. Guardians are back within 1. A not very good swing of the bat from Naylor, but it gets the job done. Yeah, that was a very, very off-balanced swing there. But it got the job done. It scored the run. That's all you can really ask for there. So that'll bring up Lane Thomas, who takes a ball way up out of the strike zone for ball 1. That was way up there. Way too high. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100% factual here. That was a little too high for my liking. What we got going on here? Ah, I see. Yeah, motherfucker. Those motherfuckers are also showing Thriller. God damn it. Well, who cares? It's just a music video from one of the biggest pop stars of all time. It's fine. Alright. 1-0 count for Thomas. I've never seen Progressive Field from that angle. It's a very interesting angle, I'm gonna be real. Alright. That'll make it a 2-0 count for Lane Thomas, who is 0 for 1 so far this game. Quan and Manzardo having a goof, having a little goofy. That is ball 3 for Thomas. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, very, very interesting. We'll see what happens here. Ooh boy. 3-0 pitch. That one's taken for strike 1. Guessing he was expecting another ball outside, but nah. It was a little outside, but it touched enough of the strike zone to be considered a strike, as he fouls that off to make it a full count. Full count for Thomas. I imagine Guardians fans are going to be on their feet as TBS shows as Thomas calls time. They showed a fucking Garrett Cole in the dugout. I miss you, Cole. If only you weren't stuck in New York for like the rest of your career. And you could come back to Pittsburgh. I miss you, bro. I miss you. I want you to come back. Come back. Come back. Is that strike 3? No. Ball 4. That'll put 2 men on. And that'll bring up Daniel Schneemann. I believe Daniel Schneemann's coming up next. The only way it wouldn't be Schneemann is if they're already pulling some tricks And I believe that's... No, actually, that's just pitching coach. They're just gonna have a few words with Gil. And as far as I know, Schneeman is next. It could be John Kinsey Noel or Will Brennan next. We don't necessarily know for sure who it is. Who I imagine it's gonna be Schneeman. I don't think Cleveland's gonna go into their bench this early in the game. As Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen, Yankees have called upon him quite a few times this series. All Schneeman or whoever is there. Yeah, that's Schneeman. Okay, so they did bring Schneeman, or is it Brennan? No, it's Schneeman. It should. Okay, yeah, it's Schneeman. That's Schneeman. He's 0 for 6 this postseason. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Didn't show what happened earlier to him in the graphic. Because I don't remember. I don't remember outs as much as I do hits. Which, to be fair, I don't think anyone does. I think the only outs people really remember are the strikeouts. Because those are pretty exciting. It's like, oh, the pitcher just fucked this guy up. As that's swung and missed for strike 2 by Schneeman. So it's an 0-2 count, not looking great for him. He's got an 0-2 count, 2 men on, tying and go-ahead runs on, 2 outs. As he takes that for ball 1. John Kinsey Noel is just hanging out with the coaches. He's like, yeah, I'm here. What's up? I'm here. Hi. Hello. All right. The 1-2 pitch is hit foul, so the count will remain 1-2. All right. Count is now 2-2 as I missed a ball. All right. 2-2 count. Oh, that's... That's a foul ball, 2-2 count. There was a sign that had the old racist logo from Cleveland, and there was also a dude with one of those like little mitts that they have, but it was the racist logo. I'm not really a fan of that logo, as it's a 3-2 count. Like, if people still own the old jerseys and are wearing the old jerseys to the stadium, that's fair. You know, it's... You know, the name change is still relatively new. That ball is hit foul. Count remains full. The name change is still relatively new, so I can understand a lot of fans still holding on to their older stuff, because especially jerseys are really fucking expensive. But if you're still making signs and stuff with that logo and stuff, it's like, please stop. Especially because most of the people in the older stuff, as that swung on and missed for strike 3. That'll be the end of the 3rd inning. Guardians leave 2 men on, but they do score a run. Whoops. but they do score a run as we head to the top of the fourth. But yeah, especially because most of the people who are wearing the older stuff are like older people. Like, they're definitely not like from my generation. All right, back to baseball. Back to baseball. All right, swing and a miss from Chisholm. That's strike two. Sorry. Oof. 1-2 count from Chisholm. He takes that for strike three. Out number one from Chisholm. All right, next at bat. That's taken all the way down and in for ball for strike one. All right, 1-1 count for Giancarlo. With Chisholm already out. That ball is hit up in the air but foul, so that'll make it a 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch. Taken for ball 2. So it is a 2-2 count now for Stanton. As he prepares himself for the 2-2 pitch. Zabrowski winds up. That ball is hit foul behind them. Ooh. Not a very good crack. Count remains 2-2. Giancarlo in his postseason career against Cleveland, he's 6 for something. Or 30 for something. I don't remember what it was, but he has 6 home runs against them. As it's a 3-2 count now. Full count for Giancarlo. Giancarlo has been on the Yankees since, I think, 2017, 2018, as he takes strike 3. And that'll be 2 outs for Cleveland. So they still trail 1 run. When was Giancarlo traded to the Yankees? Because I know it was a trade, because the Marlins were trading basically everybody at the so he started playing for the Marlins in 2010 when they were still called the Florida Marlins. So that ball is hit foul, making an 0-2 count for Rizzo. As the Guardians fans are on their feet, looking for another big out so that their offense can try and rally a few runs to potentially take this very pivotal Game 4. If they could tie the series, we basically have a brand new series. Right, yeah. They played as that ball gets hit up into the air, and it's looking like it's going to fall for a base hit. So Rizzo gets on first, and that will bring up Austin Wells. No! It'll bring up Anthony Volpe. Forgot the 2 Anthonys were back-to-back. And then it'll be Wells. Forgot Wells got dropped all the way to the 8th spot in the lineup. That's kind of unfortunate for him, but oh well. It's the first pitch to Volpe. He takes it for ball 1. I'll tell you all about Giancarlo once we hit the commercial break. Then we'll actually have something to talk about while commercial happens. 'Cause usually I don't, and I just look at Twitter and Blue Sky and Discord. So it's a 2-0 count for Volpe. Here comes the next pitch. Taken for strike 1. That was borderline, so I'll accept it. Eli Morgan warming up in the bullpen for the Guardians. Zabrowski gonna look to try to get Volpe out to get out of this inning. Volpe takes strike 2. That one was down, but in the zone. As Guardians fans are once again on their feet. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That ball is hit up into the air, but it looks like Lane Thomas is going to be able to have a play on it, and he does. And that'll be out number 3. We will be heading to the bottom of the 4th. Still a 3-2 score. Now, we can look at a bit about Giancarlo. So Giancarlo Stanton, he started his career in 2010 with the Marlins, back when they were called the Florida Marlins, because originally they were the only team in Florida, but then Tampa Bay came and ruined everything. But they were still called the Florida Marlins, even after Tampa Bay became a team. Actually, who was first in terms of being named a team? Where is it? Was it the Marlins? The first thing that comes up is debt. When did they first debut? 1993. Okay, and then as the Florida Marlins, and then Tampa Bay Rays debut. 1990. Okay, so yeah, what I said was basically pretty accurate. Miami was the only Florida team for a few years, and Tampa Bay came. They were still called the Florida Marlins for some reason, up until 2012, when they started being known as the Miami Marlins. Which 2012 was a really good year for Giancarlo, as he had a 290 batting average with 130 hits, 30 doubles, a triple, 37 home runs, and 86 RBIs. That would not be his best season, though, as he would have two more really good seasons in 2014 and 2015 with with 2014 him having a 288 average with 155 hits, 31 doubles, a triple, 37 homers. 2015, him taking a step back a bit with a 265 average and 74 hits, 12 doubles, a triple, and 27 homers. 2017, he popped off with a 281 average, 168 hits, 32 doubles, no triples that year, but 59 home runs and 132 RBI. 105 and 67 for 2014 and 2015 respectively. And then after the 2017 season with Miami, he got traded to the Yankees because Miami was just dumping talent left and right. Had a pretty good first season with the Yankees. His next two were okay. I believe he got injured 2019 and I think 2022. 2021, he started getting his footing back. 2022 and 2023, he had pretty bad seasons. He kind of had a renaissance a little bit. He kind of came back slightly last year, and then this year he didn't have any stats. So, womp womp. All right, so it's a 1-2 count for Jimenez. We'll go back to this game now. This game is more important. All right, 1-2 count still for Jimenez. I'm guessing he had a few other pitches that were fouled off. That one is a swing and a miss, strike three. At least Gill having a pretty good game. So quite the opposite of what I thought would happen for this game. It's actually pretty low scoring and pretty tight still. Jimenez struck out off of Gill, who is still in the game. That ball is bunted by Hedges. Don't really know what the plan there was. He's not particularly fast. Bro had the speed to, like, bunt it and get on first. Unless he was trying to catch the defense off guard, which that failed. Lee skill at 76 pitches. I believe it said 31 balls and about 50 something strikes, or no, 31 balls, whatever amount of strikes, that would give you 76. Well, now he's at 77 because of the next pitch. That was strike one for Rocchio. All right, next pitch for Rocchio, taken for strike two. It's looking like this is going to be a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. Brian Rocchio, he was 0 for 1. He flew out in his first appearance. It's looking like he's going to pop out in his second appearance, as that is caught by Anthony Volpe. And that'll end the fourth inning. Oh, whoops. We're not that far yet. We ain't that far. But yeah, it is still a 3-2 ball game as we head to the top of the fifth. Alright, first pitch by Eli Morgan is strike one, make strike one. This is Austin Wells for sure. For sure, for definite. Alright, 1-1 count for Wells, who hit a home run in the second, as he swings and misses for strike 2. Okay, where's Gil? I believe Gil might be done after last inning. Could be wrong, though. He might come back this next inning. I'm not sure. Actually, now that I think about it, he most likely will, at least for 1 or 2 hitters. I don't remember him being too high up on pitches, as it is still a 1-2 count for Austin Wells. That ball gets hit, foul, still remain a 1-2 count from Wells. Oh, shit. Poopy. Alright, 1-2 pitch. He swung. It was a check swing. Ump says he swung. Strike 3. Out number 1 for Cleveland. As they're basically just trying to get themselves a win to even up the series. Get it to at least a Game 6 back in New York. That ball is hit over to Jimenez, who throws it to Naylor for out number 2. So 2 outs for Morgan. Who's that warming up in the bullpen? They didn't show us who that was. What assholes. Fuck you, TBS. As Gleyber Torres is up on the plate. He swings and misses for strike 1. Torres is 1 for 2 so far in this game with a single. So he takes that 1 for ball 1. With Soto on the on-deck circle, he will be next if Torres can get on base here, as it is a 2-1 count now for Gleyber Torres. As here comes the next pitch, Morgan winds up, throws, swung for strike 2, says the umpire. I believe they should have went to one of the other umpires for a check swing, but apparently he swung. Strike 2. Here's the 2-2. Taken for ball 3. Full count. Guardians fans all on their feet. As Torres calls timeout. Here's 3-2 count. Here's the next pitch. That ball is popped up into the air. It's looking like Thomas is going to have a play on it. He does. That'll be out number 3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Woohoo! So it's still a 3-2 game. You know, nothing too crazy has happened so far. But we'll have to see if that changes, as we're only halfway through this game. We still have like 9 more innings to go, or 9 more half innings to go. We have four. We have 4 more actual innings, 4.5, but 9 more half innings to go. So. Oh God, Johnny, what is that? I was not expecting that video. Alright. We're at the bottom of the 5th now, as that was the last inning of... That was... I was right about Luis Gil. He is done for the night, as Tim Hill is on the mound now for the Yankees, who has proved to work pretty well for them, but they've used him in almost every game this series. You have to start to think, you know, could the overuse of him lead to their downfall, as it is a 0-2 count for Stephen Kwan. So far, that's proving not to be the case, but obviously that could change as Kwan calls time. Luis Gil had a pretty successful night. 4 innings pitched, only gave up 3 hits, 2 runs. You know, nothing too crazy, as that is thrown over to Rizzo for out number 1. So that'll bring up David Fry, who is pinch hitting for Manzardo. We like our Yankees fried. I'm a Fry guy. I like these David Fry signs. They're all pretty good. Fry for president. Alright, David Fry hits that one straight over to the outfield wall, but Soto jumps up and grabs it. David Fry, first pitch swinging, almost gets it out of there. That would have been epic, but unfortunately, just not enough power on it, and Soto got to it pretty quickly. Not a bad play from Soto in the outfield, which he's usually pretty good in the outfield. So that ball is swung on and missed by Ramirez, as there are now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. It's looking like it could be another rather quick bottom of the 5th, or bottom half for the Yankees, as Ramirez... That... Did he not swing and miss? Oh, okay, it's a 1-1 count. Okay, the graphic is just the people who are working the graphic on TBS are just being stupid. Okay, so that was taken for ball 2. Ramirez ready for the 2-1. Swings and fouls it off to make it 2-2. As Jay Cousins is warming up in the bullpen. I think his first name might be Jake. Could be wrong, though. Could be John. Or something like that. So that ball is smacked foul. Count will remain 2-2. Ramirez versus righties is 286 versus lefties is 276. He's a switch hitter, so I would imagine both his numbers against both hands from the pitcher are pretty solid, as he now has a full count. Swing, and did he foul it off? Says he did. Count will remain 3-2. Alright. Here's the next pitch. That ball is hit, bounced over, and Chisholm doesn't make the play, and Ramirez will get on base. That'll bring up Josh Naylor. Another error committed by Chisholm. That ball was bounced super high up in the air. Chisholm tried to make a barehanded, grab. Steve Kwan pointing and laughing at Chisholm. That's good. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good. Alright. Man on first. I'll bring the tying run on first. Go ahead run at the plate. As Naylor swings and misses for strike 1. Naylor is already 1 for 2 in this game with an RBI single. As he takes that one way inside for ball 1. Damn, I actually forgot how long that movie is. I think they just got to the ending of it, which is actually one of the best parts of that whole movie, as it is a 2-1 count to Tim Hill. Or not to Tim Hill, to Josh Naylor. Tim Hill's the one who's pitching. I no good at reading graphics. As Naylor fouls that off, make it a 2-2 count. I'm thinking bro might be playing hurt. He's been grimacing at a lot of swings. Bro might be in a little bit of pain as he, I think, calls time. He's gonna adjust his glove and his wrist guard a bit. It's a 2-2 count now for Naylor with Ramirez on first. Ramirez can run, is a base stealing threat. Just don't know if they're gonna try to steal a base here. Tim Hill certainly thinks so as he tries to pick off Ramirez. Doesn't work. Hill now only has one more pickoff attempt in this at-bat, as that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Yankees get out of a pretty very much not very hard situation to get out of, but they get out of it. They're showing a lot of that Uzumaki show on here, which I think is literally just Japanese for the spiral. That was a movie that me and the homies watched at one point. Well, I barely paid attention to it. I only saw I only mostly paid attention to the bits that were really funny to me. Like when one of the dudes turned into a giant snail, which I guess was the whole thing about that movie that was scary. I don't know, that seemed kind of funny to me, just to turn into a snail. Right, Kate Smith is up for the Guardians, and he throws 2 balls to, I believe that's Juan Soto. Yeah, Juan Soto. Soto now then fouls off a pitch, making it 2-1 count. Alright. 2-1 pitch heading to Soto. Make that a 3-1 pitch. I haven't been paying attention if he's been doing his little shimmy and then slap of the ass. He walks. That'll lead to a leadoff base runner for Aaron Judge, who has been better this series, but still relatively quiet this postseason. Throughout the entire postseason, but That ball escapes the infield, and that'll put runners at first and second now for Jazz Chisholm Jr. So we've got Judge at first, Soto at second. That ball gets bunted. Ramirez throws it over to first, gets the sure out, but at the same time moves both runners into scoring position. Chisholm basically does his job. Does it, and, you know, that's all you can really ask for here. You already had one runner in scoring position, now you got both runners in scoring position. So that'll bring up Giancarlo as he takes strike one. All right. Next pitch for Giancarlo, swing and a miss, strike two. Don't know what he was swinging at there. That one was a little high and a little too in for him to be able to actually do anything with that. Guardians fans on their feet. That ball is taken for ball one. 1-2 count now for Stanton. That ball gets smacked to deep left field. Gone. Another home run from Giancarlo. I believe that's his third of the series. And that makes it a 3-2 ball game, or a 6-2 ball game. Yankees are now up 6-2. Or now up by 4 runs, rather. Looks like yesterday was just a transition, like a 2-minute ad break. Almost. Like, yesterday was like the 2-minute ad break, and now we're back to our regularly scheduled program. As we now head to commercial, I'm guessing Cleveland's taking out their pitcher. We're going to head on into a 2-minute ad break. I will see you all in 2 minutes. Bye! Do you want to elope tonight? Get lost in the shadow, all dressed up like a switchblade knife that's hanging low from the gallows. Or we can take a walk around the lake. There's a garden in the park there, under the stars next to the fireside. Anywhere is better than here. 1-1 count. As Tim Herron is on the mound now for the Yankees. For Rizzo as he swings and misses for strike 3. Out number 1. That ball gets hit into the outfield and falls for a base hit. That'll lead to another base runner for the Guardians. Or for the Yankees, sorry. I am... I'm gonna be 100% honest, I am not really paying attention. I apologize. Alright, that ball gets hit. That's looking like it's gonna be... Yeah, out number 3. That'll take us to the bottom of the 6th. Still 6-2, or not still 6-2 ball game, but it is now a 6-2 ball game. As Yankees now having a sizable lead. Well, back from 2-minute ads, by the way, if I didn't make that clear already. Welcome back. You were missed. Kind of. Alright. That'll bring Jake Cousins on the mound. So, ride the bus. Or drive the bus. I think that's what it is. I think that's the lyric. Alright. First pitch. Take it for strike one, although that was kind of clearly a ball. I don't know. At this point, I don't even fucking know, man. I don't even fucking know. Swing and a miss, strike two for Lane Thomas. As Will Brennan will be pinch hitting for Daniel Schneemann. 0-2 count now for Cleveland. Did he go? He did not. Ball one. According to the ump, at least, he did not. So that ball is grabbed by Gleyber Torres. It is hit and grabbed by Gleyber Torres. That will be out number one for Cleveland. Will Brennan in now for Daniel Schneemann. Austin Wells comes to have a talk with Cousins. Don't really know why. He Cousins kind of did a pretty good job on that first AB. Me thinks. Don't know. I don't know. That was great. That was a good video. Optimus, you want to see something funny? No. Alright, Tim Meza is warming up in the Yankees bullpen now. So I'm guessing he will be coming in next for the Yankees bullpen after Cousins. So 1-1 count for Brennan. See, he hits that foul to make it a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. That one's taken for ball 2. It'll be a 2-2 count now. Alright. The 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs now for the Yankees. That'll bring up Andres Jimenez. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, strike one. That was going all kinds of places. That was straight filthy. I think that might have been a changeup. Alright. The 0-1. Swinging a... Or no, that was hit. Gets out to the outfield. So that'll be a base hit by Jimenez. As up will come Austin Hedges. Unless Stephen Vo brings out another pinch hitter. Alright. It's like the infield's coming to talk to Jake Cousins. As Jimenez just hangs out at first as... Yeah, it's looking like Guardians going for another pinch hitter. They're putting Bo Naylor in for Hedges. I believe this is Bo Naylor's first appearance in this series since Game 2. I don't remember seeing him last night. Could be wrong, though. As he takes ball 1 down. Make it a 1-0 count. Game 1 was especially tricky for Bo Naylor as he practically gave up 3 runs via defensive mistakes at the catcher position. As is now a 1-1 count as he took a pitch right down the middle. Here comes the 1-1. Did he go? He did not. So that's ball 2 now for Naylor. Josh Naylor's brother. Quite unusual to see 2 siblings on the same team. As he takes that one for ball 3. That one almost hit him. Alright, a 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. That was basically the same place the other pitch was, just more downward. Guessing he wasn't expecting it to slide to the left. Brian Rocchio is in the on-deck circle. He could potentially score these runs, as he won't get the chance to, actually, because Bo Naylor swings and misses for strike 3. That'll take us to the top of the 7th. Still 6-2. Yeah, it's just, other than yesterday, it's just been the Yankees series so far. Like, they can just not get anything else going for them. Alright. I missed Verdugo's at bat because I wasn't paying attention. But he walks. So there's a leadoff base runner for the Yankees. Once again, don't like where this is going. That brings up the top of the order back up. That brings the top of the order back up for the Yankees with Gleyber Torres up at the plate as he takes a ball inside, down and in for ball one. He is 1 for 3 with a single, which eventually led to a run because Juan Soto fucking smacked a shot to get a 2-0 lead all the way in the first inning, as that actually led to something good for the Guardians as they get a double play pretty easily. So that'll bring up Juan Soto. Are the Yankees going to try to review that? Okay, that's clearly out 1. And that's clearly out 2. Right? Hold on. That's clearly out 1. They aren't showing a slower... Yeah. Yeah, that's out 2. Bro's foot was not on the bag. Get that shit out of here, Yankees. Yeah. Better not try to challenge that shit. Soto takes for strike 1. That was borderline. I accept that. Actually, not even borderline. I believe that actually maybe was a strike. I'll accept that circumstance. Soto takes for ball 1. He did not do a shuffle and an ass slap. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Alright. 1-1 count for Soto. Here it is. Once again, did not do shuffle, a little shimmy, and an ass slap. That's what I'm looking for, Soto. That's what I want! That's what I want! Alright, 2-1 count for Soto. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That took him way back. Alright, Soto had a home run in the first inning. Because he's just goated. Soto, obviously, as I've been stating throughout a few games this series, he was traded in the offseason from the Padres. So he takes strike 3, and the Guardians, after giving up a leadoff base runner, get out of it pretty swiftly. So we head to the bottom of the 7th, still 6-2. Do I sound sick? Like, I don't know how I sound. I think I sound... On the mic, do I sound congested? Let me know either in chat or in the comment section if you're watching this VOD later. Because my nose is a little stuffy. I don't know if it's affecting my voice too much. I hope I don't sound sick. I don't feel sick. I hope this isn't a sign of me getting sick. That would suck. What's his name? Pizza Steve. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you guys Pizza Steve. Not the character. It's Pizza Steve if he was just a guy. It's Pizza Steve if Pizza Steve was just a guy. Why is Ian Flynn trending? Why is Ian Flynn trending? Why is Fillion trending? Okay, this post is just satire, so it's funny. Okay, so... Okay, so it's just memes. Alright, why is Fillion trending? What is going on? I see why Fillion is trending. I saw the Jax Films video, so I figured something like that was gonna happen, but still, it is funny. It is funny to see. For those of you who don't know what happened, I'll get into it during commercial. It's a 1-2 count for Stephen Kwan. I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the Twitter stuff. 1-2 count. Alright, here's the 1-2 from Kwan. He hits that up into the air, and, yeah, that's going to be a base hit for Kwan. It's there now. As Rokio is at third. I didn't even realize Rokio was on base. Whoops. I was really paying attention to that Twitter stuff. God damn. His Cousins is still out for the Yankees. I imagine he might be done. If not after Kwan, then... If not now, then soon. Yeah, he's done. He's done. They're gonna get another arm out on the bullpen as you have as Guardians now have 2 runs first and third, 2 runners on base, first and third, as TBS are heading into commercial break. So basically, the whole Phillian situation right now, at least, because I've heard there are a couple other things that are going on with them, is that Jax Films, on his Jax Films channel, which was originally made to basically make fun of and critique SS Sniper Wolf, basically did the same thing to Fillion, and, you know, obviously, you know, made his bingo card and whatnot, was basically calling them out for, like, not reacting to videos, because obviously, you know, there is a proper way to do that, but basically just, you know, not really adding anything to said videos. And I watched most of the video, most of the Jax Films video on Fillion, and his points he made, honestly, pretty valid. You know, the reactions were kind of just nothing burgers. It was a video about pickle, so it was basically, I try not to laugh, and if I laugh, I eat pickle, but the pickle eating basically added nothing to the video. So, you know, there's that. I don't know if it was just, you know, just one bad video from her or what. It's really weird, because whenever she's on other people's stuff or what have you, you know, it's the reaction stuff. I believe just the reaction stuff is kind of just nothing burgers. But everything else. But that's not the only drama surrounding Fillion, because apparently a while back they got caught for basically pirating their model. Their model isn't even theirs, and all this other stuff, which is a big no-no, big not good. And considering the fact that they're like the biggest independent VTuber in the space, don't know about that one. So basically, to sum up the situation, Jax Films called out, or didn't call out, but basically tried to get Fillion to just overall make for making just lazy reaction content. And is basically stealing, just basically their entire identity was stolen, and they haven't seen any repercussions from it, I don't think. But it's not good. Not a good look. Not a good look. So yeah, basically, Fillion got called out. Her and her friends don't like it. Whatever. I'm not one to get into drama, but if you want my 2 cents about it, not cool, Fillion. Don't do that again. Watch now. Now I'm gonna be hated throughout the VTuber community. I'm just gonna have a lot of people at my throat this week. There's just gonna be a lot of people at my throat. We're gonna have the Phillian fanatics at my throat. We're gonna have Guardians. We're gonna have Cleveland Guardians fans at my throat. Swifties at my Swifties have already killed me. This is gonna be one of those weeks, huh? It's just gonna be one of those weeks. Honestly, I hope you all find this clip. Make me very popular for not liking popular streamer, please. Alright, 3-2 count on Ramirez. Time to focus up on baseball again. I know. When. Alright, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position this postseason. Not the best, but we'll see what happens. Already 1 out, I believe. If it was, I believe, still, as that ball escapes Rizzo, that'll score at least 1. And will that score another? It will not. Okay. So you've got 2 more runners in scoring position. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. As it is a 6-3 ball game now, I believe. TBS got rid of their scoreboard because their scoreboard guy is taking a lunch break, I guess. Fuck. It's taking their 5-minute lunch break at like 10:30 at night. I mean, I guess you have to have it at some point, right? But yeah, that whole thing. Not cool, Fillion. Don't do that again. The whole reacting thing, I personally do not care. I'm not one to dictate what other people do for their content. If it works, it works. No matter my opinion on it, no matter what my opinion on it is, if it works for them, if it makes them all the money, whatever. If it's whatever. Just, I ain't gonna be able to do anything about it. All the other people screaming at them are barely able to do anything about it. You think they have 1 mound visit remaining, the Yankees do. I forgot they have a limit on mound visits. As Mark Leiter Jr. and Tim Meza are on the bullpen for the Yankees, with Clay Holmes on the mound currently. As Josh Naylor is at the plate, he takes that for ball 1. But if there are already a ton of people going at them for all the shady stuff, all the shady shit they're doing with not just their content, but their like whole brand and identity, basically. What the fuck am I gonna do? It's not like I could just magically make them change their mind. Is that his hit all the way to the gap? And that's gonna score 2 more runs. That'll put Naylor at second. And just like that, it's a 1-run ball game. Maybe I can get the Guardians fans off my neck. Like, get to point their torches and pickaxes somewhere else if I keep talking about this VTuber drama. Because I've been talking about it for a while, and Guardians are doing well now, so... Now I'm going to have Yankees fans at my third, which, honestly, at this point, I don't care. Yankees fans, kill me. I don't care. I've made fun of your franchise enough at this point to know that for you guys to be aware that I hate you, so... Not saying I hate Guardians fans or the Guardians. The Guardians are actually a team I quite enjoy watching every once in a while. And hope that they succeed so that they do not ever, so that they can remove a year, or, you know, just get rid of the championship drought. They haven't won a championship since the 40s, which is crazy. It's crazy to me that such a long drought still exists for a team. Anyways, it's 2-0 for the Guardians. Make that 3-0 for Lane Thomas, actually. I don't know why I said the Guardians. I don't know why I said that. Clay Holmes in a bit of a pickle here. He's kind of blowing this game. As that's called strike one. Still only one out, so the Guardians have plenty of room to work with here. As Will Brennan is on the on-deck circle. Okay, that lady did have hair. She just also had a big-ass forehead. I thought that lady was balding. As that is taken for ball 4. So the go-ahead run is now on base. And is Aaron Boone taking out Holmes? Is he taking out Combs? Is Clay Holmes coming out of the bullpen? He is, okay. Oh, right. I forgot to show Pizza Steve if he was just a guy. Hold on, Chad. I got you. I got you. Give me one sec. Holy shit, the Christmas Story house. That's in Cleveland? The John Kenzie Noel homer. I believe that's the homer that tied it last night. He's on deck. Oh boy. It's Santa! There's 2 Santas here! 3 of them! Oh, is he coming to the plate? Oh, baby. Mark Leiter Jr. on the mound for the Yankees. 2 men on, only 1 out. John Kenzie Noel, who had a big-ass fucking homer yesterday, could potentially tie the game or give the Guardians the lead with one swing of the bat. That ball's taken for strike 1. Okay, boop. There he is. Pizza Steve if he was just a guy. So that ball gets hit deep to left field. Did he do it again? No, it was just off the wall, but still. Is that an out? That hit off the wall. That was hit off the wall, wasn't it? He had a big-ass swing there. I guess it didn't count. What are the rules for the ball hitting the wall? Am I stupid? Did it not hit the wall? That's strike 1. What? Did that ball not hit the wall? What happened? Oh! It didn't hit the wall. Holy shit, that was actually a really good play from Verdugo. Goddamn. Alright. Okay. Damn. Damn, I didn't realize your game, bro. That's crazy. Goddamn. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so 2 outs with the tying and go-ahead run on base. 2-2 count now for Jimenez. As what the hell is that? What is that? Imagine if it was a mine and he exploded. I probably shouldn't say something like that, but God, that just that image is in my head now. Like it's a mine and he just picks it up and then explodes. All right. Andres Jimenez with 2 men on. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That finally leads to the end of the 7th inning. But Guardians get themselves within 1 as we head to the top of the 8th, 6-5. God, I thought for sure that Noel hit that ball off the wall. I didn't realize Verdugo caught it. That's why I was confused at first. I was so sure that it hit the wall before Verdugo grabbed it. I didn't know Verdugo just straight up caught it. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, alright. Game recognizes game, I guess. But yeah, good God. What the hell? I don't know the context of the conversation they're having in another VC in a friend server, but it's funny. I'm not gonna show the post because alright, so we're at the top of the 8th now. Take a swiggy of water. Jackenzie Noel is now in right field. So here comes the first pitch to Judge, taken for strike 1. As Hunter Gaddis is now in for the Guardians as the pitcher. It's now on the mound. As Judge swings and misses for strike 2 at a ball down and out. That ball is fouled off to keep it a 0-2 count. Judge is 1 for 3. I believe a double. I think it was a double. It was either a double or a single. I know that for sure. Is that... What was that? Ball 1? Okay. That was, to me, very clearly a strike, but whatever. Ump. You are very clearly not giving good balls and strike calls, as I, a fan, could probably call them better than you. I'd miss a few, maybe, sure, that's just human nature, but actually, this ump isn't doing too bad so far. So that's ball 2. Alright. The 2-2 pitch to Judge is swung and missed for... No, did he foul it off? Okay, he fouled it off. Never mind. Count remains 2-2. Jess Chisholm Jr. on the on-deck circle, not at the plate. He's not at the plate yet, because if he were at the plate, Judge would either have to be on base or out. All right. 2-2 pitch once again. Gaddis throws. That one is a swing and a miss for strike 3. So we now have 1 out in this top of the 8th inning. First pitch to Chisholm is fouled off for strike, or not strike 1. Well, yes, strike 1, but 0-1. Because I don't like calling foul balls strikes, even though they are for the first 2 strikes. Unless you already have 2 strikes, that is what I mean. Then they're just foul balls. Takes that for strike 2. I can understand why he took it. That was way outside. That was way too inside at first. It just went right back into the strike zone. That's crazy. Crazy how that ball did that. That's filthy. That's disgusting. That's vile. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And just like that, with 2 strikeouts, we have 1 more out of this top of the 8th. And then the Guardians can go back to the plate. And we could potentially get some more heroics by them. Who knows? They're going to need it if they want to tie this series up, as that is taken for strike 1 by Giancarlo Stanton. He's already hit a homer so far this game. Or not already, but has. So that's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Seems he's trying to go for the fences again. Cleveland fans on their feet. So here comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As we are now heading to the bottom of the 8th inning. Score still 6-5, as we're going to be taking. I am going to run a 2-minute ad, and as well as take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back, chat. Alright, I'm back. We have a man at second. We missed, I don't know who's at second, but we missed them getting a double, but it's so fine. Welcome back from the ads, by the way. Welcome back to me from peeing. It's a 1-1 count for Rokio, so I'm guessing Naylor got himself a double or something. Or whoever that is. I'm pretty sure that's Naylor, because they already at some point. That's because Hedges started. They used Fry as the DH, basically, and then that over to Volpe, who throws it to Rizzo for out number 1, but that moves Naylor to third, which is the tying run. Big boy, the biggest boy. Alright. Here is Quan at the plate now, as it's an 0-1 count for him. Quan is 2 for 3 with a walk, 2 singles, a stolen base, and has scored 3 runs so far this game. So he takes that for ball 1. I forgot to close the dryer door when I took those clothes up. Whoops. You guys are going to hear this dryer door close. I hope you're ready for it. As the next pitch to Quan, I'm going to call it from over here. Ball 2. Alright, back over to the mic. Pull my cat on the mic. Alright, 2-1 count. Here comes. Quan hits that up into the air. It's not looking deep enough for Naylor to tag. Bro was about to run off the field as if the inning was over. Don't know what the hell bro was doing there. Alright, so that will bring up David Fry, who's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout. He had the big homer last night, which eventually won the game for them. See if he can do it again tonight, or if he can at least tie the game with a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. That ball is hit straight to Leiter. He doesn't have a play, or he does. Or no! It gets away from Rizzo! That's gonna score the run! He's at second! The bullshit is real! How do you fuck up a play like that? See, Leiter, he grabs it, throws it over. Rizzo was legit just expecting it to go higher than it did. He misinterpreted where the ball was going, and that cost him. So many defensive fumbles this entire series from both teams, and that one ties the game up with Jose Ramirez at the plate. Looks like the umps are talking to Naylor about something. Is he coming up? Oh, they intentionally walked Ramirez. So that'll bring Naylor up. And that's what they were discussing. All right, the next pitch, taken for strike 2 for Naylor. 0-2 count now. God, I still can't believe Bros fucked that play so bad. Lamau. Next pitch, taken for ball 1. All right, 2-2 count for Naylor. Here it comes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll be the end of the 8th inning. But the game is now tied. So we head to the top of the 9th. Score tied 6-6. This is what postseason baseball should look like. Not whatever the hell happened those first 2 games. The hell is that? Hold on, we're still on commercial. I'm gonna investigate this sound down here. Oh. So that's my computer. I think it's fine. I don't know. It kind of sounds like a coffee pot. Kind of sounds like bros brewing coffee. I'm gonna be real, which might not be good. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Let's brew coffee together. Man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything else tonight. I think legit after stream and after I raid somebody, I think I'm legit just gonna go bed. So that ball is hit and falls for a base hit. So Yankees now have yet another leadoff base runner. I'm super eepy right now. It is 11 p.m. I am usually like getting ready for bed at this point. As John Birdie pinch runs for Rizzo here. Birdie can play a pretty good first base, but is faster than Rizzo. All right, 0-1 count. That ball is hit way up into the air, and it's going to fall for a base hit. As that'll put runners at the corners. You got Birdie at third, Volpe at first. There they go. Think the Yankees are gonna get back in the lead in this one. They've had the answer for Clase. Oh yeah, Emmanuel Clase is in the game now. Forgot to mention that. That is my bad. That is my bad, G. As that'll bring up, I think, is that still Austin Wells, or are they pinch hitting Trevino potentially? Who is that? I believe that is still Wells. That mustache is pretty recognizable. All right. Is that ball one? That is ball one. So we've got Steven Kwan at left field with 9 assists, Lane Thomas at center with 7 assists, Jackenzie Noel with 2 assists. Don't really know what assists are. I think it's literally just, we threw it to, okay, that's safe. Volpe's safe. Runner is safe. So Volpe steals second. So now the double play option is off the table. Are the Guardians challenging? Are they challenging? Volpe needs a sec. They challenging. No, I'm pretty sure he's safe. That base cam seems pretty fucking useless to me, I'm gonna be real. Like, why is that there? Like, it's cool in concept, but then like a bunch of dirt covers it, and it's like whenever the base runner slides, so it's like what even is the point? You know? Do you understand what I'm saying to you, chat? Do you understand? Do you comprehend what's going on here? That's a swing and a miss for Austin Wells. Strike one. Austin Wells had hit a solo shot earlier in the game. See if he can hit a ball deep enough to where the Yankees can gain the lead. That's taken for strike two. Clase could very easily get himself out of this situation. I believe he has done so previously. Bro was lights out during the later half of the season. So that's a swing and a miss, strike three from Wells. A crucial out number one. So that brings up... Sorry. So that brings up... Where does that bring up, actually? I forgot. Oh, Verdugo. That brings up Verdugo. Yeah, there he is. Here's Alex Verdugo as he hits that to the infield, and Rocchio makes a bad read on the ball. That'll score a run for the Yankees. And just like that, they're back in the lead. It's now 7-6. Rocchio, made a bad, just could not grab the ball. Did it bounce out of his glove, or... Oh, it slipped out of his glove. Okay, he just didn't have a good enough grip on it. That'll be an error on Rocchio, but that does score a run, as it's a 1-0 count for Torres, who is 1 for 4. He hit a single in the first inning, which eventually led to a 2-run homer by Soto. 2 men on, 1 out. Yankees now in the lead. So that ball gets hit foul, deep but foul. Line drive foul. Strike, or not, well, yeah, strike two, but don't like calling those strikes. It's a 1-2 count. Torres continues to stand in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That ball is hit up into the air. It drops for a base hit. That's going to score another run. And just like that, Yankees are up by 2 once again. Don't know about this one for the Guardians, guys. I think that's gonna be. I think this is gonna be another. Another win for the Yankees, which that'll give them a 3-1 lead. All right, 8-6 now. With Oswaldo Cabrera coming in for Torres now. As here is Juan Soto. Why did I say his name like that? Juan. Can't even recreate it. What the fuck? Alright, that is taken for ball 1. Nobody advances on that one. Alright, 1-0 count for Soto. We'll see what Bro does here. Clase still in the game, despite the fact he gave up 2 runs, which was something he probably was not supposed to do, as Pablo Avila warms up the bullpen without his hat for some reason. One of the coaches is just holding it. Here's the 1-0. That ball is hit. It's looking like it's going to be a double play. No! Naylor fucked up the throw to second. Still got the out, but he fucked it up to the point where they couldn't get the throw to first. Throw back to first, rather. Or was it just that there was nobody on first? Don't really know what happened there, but runners at the corners with 2 outs. So Aaron Judge comes in. Or no, they're walking Judge. So bases are loaded now. Bases are loaded with Jazz Chisholm at the plate now. Guardians just looking to get out of this inning. Get to the bottom of the 9th. Try to tie the game back up as that ball is fouled off of Chisholm's butt cheek. Make it an 0-1 count. Alright, that ball is hit over to Naylor, who throws it to Clase, finally ending the top of the 9th. As we now head to the bottom of the 9th, Yankees back up. Probably going to bring in Luke Weaver to close things out for them. All right. Bottom of the ninth. As the Yankees bring on, I believe that's, no, Tommy Conley. They're bringing Tommy Conley in instead of Luke Weaver. Did they already use Weaver? I can't remember if they did or not. But anyways, they'll bring Conley in as John Birdie is coming in at second base and Cabrera's coming in at first for the Yankees. Which is a little weird. I would have expected that to be the other way around, but I guess maybe Cabrera's better at first than second. Who knows? As Lane Thomas is in for the Guardians. 1-0 count already as I missed a pitch. Whoops. That one's taken for strike one. Make it a 1-1 count. A changeup in the zone. Alright. The 1-1 pitch. Throws. Changeup outside for ball 2. Count is now 2-1. Guardians need 2 to tie it, 3 to walk it off and win it. It's doable. It won't be easy, but it is doable. 3-1 or 3-1 count now for Thomas. All right. Next pitch. Taken for strike 2. Make it a full count. As Junkenzie Noel is on the on-deck circle. He tied the game yesterday. Thomas takes that for strike 3. Probably a bit of a controversial call there. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Looked like a ball to me, ump. Looked like a ball to me. But I'll bring up Junkenzie Noel as he takes a changeup for a strike. He flew out his first appearance. So he'll now come in, takes another changeup, that one for a ball. Ball 1. 1-1 count now for right. 2-1 count now. For Junkenzie Noel. Takes ball 3. Noel, one of the many Cleveland bats known for late inning heroics, especially at home. See what he does here. That ball is smacked but foul. So that'll make it a full count. My throat was feeling a little dry. Alright, it's a full count now for Noel. Comes the 3-2 pitch. Taken for ball 4. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. As the upcoming postseason schedule is going to look like this. going to be tomorrow, Game 5. That is for sure happening. If the Yankees pull off the win here, they will have a chance to clinch a World Series appearance. So first pitch to Andres Jimenez is taken for ball 1. But if the Yankees pull off the win tonight, that would be their first World Series appearance since 2009. They won it all that year. As that ball is hit, and will it fall? Yes, it will! Jackenzie Noel gets to second, but that's all he will get to as the go-ahead run heads to the plate in Bo Naylor. But if the Yankees pull out the win, they will head to the World Series. Their first appearance since 2009, when they won it all against the Phillies. And then on Sunday will be Game 6 of the NLCS, which, after the Mets won last night, that ball is hit up over to Judge. He'll make the play for out number 2, but Noel won't go to third. He'll stay put at second. So that'll bring up Brian Rocchio. Naylor just couldn't make the play, as it's now up to Brian Rocchio. He's 0 for 3 tonight with a walk and a run. His 8-game postseason hitting streak on the line. Unless he can get one here to keep his team in it, or potentially tie it, or what Cleveland fans will hope for most, potentially win it, as he fouls that off to make it an 0-1 count. We'll see what happens. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Not looking good as Cleveland's down to their final strike. The Yankees win. They gain a 3-1 advantage. Could potentially clinch a World Series berth tomorrow. One strike away from a Yankees win. A potential one swing away from a Guardians walk-off. So that ball is hit straight to Birdie. He fumbled it, but it didn't matter. Yankees come out on top once again. And just like that, they now have a 3-1 series lead, with a chance to clinch tomorrow night. A World Series appearance. Their first since 2009, whenever they won it all against the Phillies. The last World Series with their late 90s, early 2000s crew of players like Derek Jeter and Pedro Martinez, and recent additions more recent additions such as Alex Rodriguez, and just guys like those who were Yankees legends at the time. Even at the time, they were legends of the game. They were like, yeah, you're gonna go to the Hall of Fame. But that'll do it for this game. That'll do it for this stream. I'll see you all tomorrow for Game 5. Let's see who we can raid. See if there's anyone we can raid tonight. Send the love, send the good vibes to. Let us see. Natsuki's still streaming. Let's go raid Natsuki. Alright, we're gonna raid Natsuki. I'll see you all over there. See you all over at Natsuki's. I'll see you tomorrow for Game 5. If Yankees win, they'll be heading to the World Series, which is my worst nightmare. But, you know, whatever. Alright, bye!